And we're back. What is good? What is good? What is good, everybody? We're getting ready to wrap it up, leave the job site for the day, man. But I figured before we did that, we might as well hit that down button real quick, see what everybody got going on. Um, we made it to Wednesday thus far, which last night was Tuesday night, which means there was a country shake episode over there on Ryan Woodcock, aka Bloodhounds Live, man. Um, it was a little different. It was a little different, man. It got a little aggressive. Um, there was things going on in the backgrounds, in the back streets that I wasn't aware of. I ain't know nothing about it, none of that. Um, but I was supposed to be on there earlier, man. And I ended up starting. What up, Dan? Good to see you, bro. I ended up starting a late dinner, man. I ended up starting cooking some spaghetti for me and my daughter, and um, it was getting done dang near about the time he was going live. So it took me a little while to get on there. What's up, Stacy? Good to see you, sir. It took me a little while to get on over there, but while I was cooking, I was watching, and then while I was eating, because I came up in the background while I was cooking, but they already had a discussion going on with KD and all that, so I was like, man, I'm not pressing the issue. I'll just sit back here quietly. What up, Joker? Uh, oh, be careful, be careful. But yeah, yeah, hey man, if he can hit the light while driving, y'all ain't got no excuses. Come on, man. Um, but anyways, I'm sitting there eating, bro, some bomb ass spaghetti at that, and bro, I did not see it coming, man. And like I've always got a good vibe from ODR and all that. Like I never really saw him coming on there and blowing up, but I also don't know what's really going on the back streets and stuff. I'm not involved in all that. So it seemed like he felt like he had every right to take the stance he took. And I'm not one to say he can't, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know nothing about none of it, man. But all I know is Bloodhound was texting me talking about, hey, come on, come through. And like all that had just transpired. And I don't know yet, man. Like some of y'all know me, bro. Like if they doing all the drama and all that on there, man, I'm just gonna let that play. I ain't gonna jump up on there in the panel and jump in the middle of a bunch of drama, man, that has nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, I will, bro. I'm gonna hit the link. Just give me a little while, man, because I gotta eat this spaghetti and y'all gotta work that out, man. 'Cause I'm coming up after that. But then, shout out Millie Red. Millie Red come up, put a lot of things in perspective for people. I had to make a short today about it, man. Um, he basically what he was saying is pretty much right, man. And anytime you mixing friendships and businesses, and man, I was blessed, man. I had a friendship and a business going with the same person for like 20 years, damn near, bro. And that still ended up like once I started making certain life changes, and we just started going away from each other, right? Like we weren't the same dudes that were originally when we first was doing this and doing that and making moves to, we ended up becoming more legal and doing things the right way, becoming grown-ups, man, becoming men, becoming fathers, and it just took us our own little ways. And like that's still my brother. I got nothing but love for him. I love that dude like a brother, always will, man. Like that man, he did a lot for me, bro. He's like an older brother. He's like 5 years older than me. Shout out to him, man. He'll always, I'll always love for that dude. But it still wasn't the same. Like, even though we made it work for like 18, 20 years or whatever, man, it ended up taking away our friendship and made it only a partnership in business. Because like it wasn't like we could have two worlds. It was anytime we went to hang out as friends or kick it or do whatever we normally would do, all the business stuff would come up, man. And then if there's things that we weren't seeing eye to eye on business, like then that would interject itself into the friend. And like it's always gonna be something, man. When you messing with somebody that you care for, that is a friend, like even if they don't turn on you, that's what I'm getting at. Like, Millie Red was making a point that somebody always gonna turn, something always gonna happen like that. But even if they don't turn on you, bro, it's just everything. The one thing you can guarantee that's gonna stay the same is that nothing stays the same. That's the only thing. There is no gray area between right and wrong, man. I mean, well, it depends how you're inspecting it, I guess. Um, like the letter of the law, there is morally not so much, right? I mean, like I got a homie, man. He just made a short today, and it was the people talking about that I forget what state is in, what any of that, man. But there was a guy who was serving a life sentence, right? Well, something happened, and the paramedics had to come to the prison there, and they pronounced this man deceased for 2 minutes. 2 minutes he was deceased, and they brought him back. He came back to life. Now he starts filing appeals at that point, saying, "Look, my my sentence was to death." What up, Diesel? Good to see you, man. So what I mean, he had a life sentence. Well, by definition, his life technically did end, even though it was for 2 minutes. It did end. Now that's a gray area. That's a gray area, right? But that's in law. What up, base? Um, So yeah, I mean, it's legally there are gray areas. Morally, not so much. Which leads me to something else, man. Like that's a pretty good segue. So I commented on something today, and I've been having a lot of people because certain people have certain followings, and some followings are pretty big, and they ride pretty hard for their people, right? Um, well, this one thing that I don't. It was talking about somebody recording people that they didn't know they were being recorded, then putting it out there, right? And I put out there that yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty shitty, really. You know what I mean? Like if that's your people, like, and then people were responding back to me talking about, oh, they really associates and all that, and it's like, well, still though, man, like if you secretly recording people to use it to their detriment, you're the villain. Like you're the evil villain. You know what I mean? But the evil villain never knows that he's the evil villain in any story. But somebody commented back to me and they was like, well, what would you do if you had a snake in your house? And you would probably do the same thing. Nah, bro. If I got a snake in my house, I'm gonna end it. And I ain't gonna tell nobody about it. And but to that person's point, he said, this person has always put everything out um about themselves. They've always put their whole life online. And I said, yeah, fair point. I haven't been one to put my whole life online. It's just not something I do, you know what I mean? I guess I'm considered an old head at this point, and that's just not something I do. I mean, I get on here now and do this, but there's lots of things I don't tell nobody on here, bro. Like my life is for me, for my family, for us. Like that's for us to enjoy. I get on here and do this with the supporters, with the friends, the colleagues. Um, but I started thinking about it, man, because the person they were talking about putting their whole life online for their whole life,
is supposed to be like the most country dude, right? But all the country dudes, like the real country dudes I know, been known, grew up knowing in Alabama, shit, all the way up here. Country folks up here too. Um, they ain't the type to be putting their whole life out there, man. They the type to be out there in the woods. They the type to be out there doing what they do and enjoying their life, enjoying their fun. It's not about showing everybody everything all the time, man. Like whenever you show everybody everything, it takes away power from it. Like, I mean, there's a reason that I don't show Fourth of July stuff on the lake while it's happening, and there's a reason. You know what I mean? Like I keep that stuff. That's my moments of solitude, man. My moments of grace with my family, right? So I don't know, man. I just find it hard to be the king of the country, man. Whenever you put your whole life been online, like that's weird to me. I just started thinking about that today, man. Um, it's kind of weird, but to each his own. You know what I mean? It's a whole new world out here. So how the hell I'm supposed to know what country? Yeah, that's right. That's right, Diesel. What up, Randy Jean? Good to see you. People do leave themselves too open. Yeah, bro. I got a hard time turning on a friend too. Unless they've basically turned on themselves. You know what I mean? Like if a friend does something that that I can't co-sign, bro, that yeah, like okay, let's use the Triple T thing, right? Now, Triple T not my friend. I've been supporting his channel. He's been up in here in my channel. His wife leaves comments a good bit. Like I comment on her videos, like you know what I mean, like associate, I guess you could say. Um, know who each other are. It's not my friend, but it's also not like the thing he did isn't something I'm gonna write off, uh, write a person off for. So let's say that is my friend, right? And he goes down there and he makes the bad decision to do what he did. That's not something that I would like be like, okay, I gotta write my friend off for. Now, if there's something that that I have another friend that goes out here and he catches a bad charge, or you know what I mean, like there's certain grounds, bro, that it don't matter if you're my friend or not. There's certain grounds, man. Now you know what I mean. I'll stand beside my friend and be like, "Look, homeboy did do that wrong. Homeboy did go about that wrong on something like what Triple T did. You know, on something like that." But bro, if it's one of them bad charges or something, man, I'm hitting up JD Delay, bro. We breaking out the wood chipper. Let's get to that. Exactly, Diesel. That's what I was talking about, man. What up, Nikki Lee? Good to see you. Exactly what I was talking about, man. Um, And, you know, I like. There's also like select times I try to do things when I do go online. When I do try to do something, like I mean, shit, man. I've been left my channel stagnant so many times. You know what I mean? Just because of real life and doing the things I'm supposed to do, plus the things I need to do, doing all of that, and my channel just goes stagnant. I've been trying to be better about that, which is why I'm here right now. You know what I mean? Like, otherwise, I would already be in the whip headed home. But I'm gonna take a few minutes right here, get on this channel, do this. Then I'm gonna get in the whip head home. That way, I got this done out the way, and I've done something on my channel today, and I can keep it moving. I can go home to where we have a new puppy. Yeah, that's right. Y'all heard it. New puppy, man. New puppy. Um, That's something I'll let y'all in on in my life. New puppy, man. We made a deal with the oldest daughter that if she committed and completed certain things, that she would get her hand at having her own dog. Because you know how it is, man. Like you get a family dog, but that family dog is gonna react to the alpha, and you know what I mean. Like that dog basically becomes dad's dog, and she goes everywhere I go. She does everything I do. Well, my daughter wanted her own dog with her own bond that she could train her own, and she's seen me train dogs before. I'm pretty good at training dogs, man, and I've made it look easy over time, and I think she thought it was a little easier than what it is. But you know, I never take on a dog like unless I know I'm gonna be able to have the time to really dedicate and put in on a dog. Which is summertime. She does have some time for that, but she don't know everything that goes into it, man. I was on the phone with New Age Plug the other morning, getting ready to leave the house, and that was the first night. The night before that was the first night that we had the dog at the house, right? I'm on the phone with Plug. I'm packing my lunchbox. I'm getting everything ready to go for the day. All of a sudden, I turn around in the kitchen and I look at the sunroom, and there my daughter is in the sunroom holding her dog, her little 8-week-old puppy, holding her dog. What up, Dusty? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you, bro. Holding her little puppy, right? My poor girl, man. She got little red eyes. She got little tears. She's talking about it's so hard. It's just so hard. This dog, I haven't been able to sleep all night. He chewed up my Xbox cord. But I don't want to give him back. I want him. I can't do it. I felt so bad for my baby girl, man. So bad. So I ended up staying home a longer than I had planned to, and set the dog up. And I was like, all right, baby, like, look, I'll help you. Like, I was purposely staying away because you told me you wanted to do this on your own. Like, that's what it is. Tommy Thunder, what up, Thunder Gang and the thing, what's happening? Um, I was purposely staying away, man, because you wanted to build the bond and train this dog on your own. So that's what I was about until I saw them cry, man. I saw that emotion out of my daughter, and man, I can't have that. You know what I mean? So last night, her mother, my wife, and she took over the nighttime responsibilities of him. Um, Shout out to her, man, because man, I was worn out yesterday, bro. Like yesterday was a longer day, and then we did the podcast, the Country Shake, and so by the time I was hitting the bed, man, I was done. Like I ain't trying to get up with this dog at 3 a.m. nothing like that. But shout out to my wife because she did it, man. She handled it all the way to this morning. I got up at 3 a.m. and I ended up going outside and smoke, right? And I came back in, and that little dog's in my bed just wagging his. When I went out, he was asleep. When I came back in, he was awake, wagging his tail. Now, if y'all know about puppies, man, once they wake up, usually that's it. Like you're gonna have to wear them back out, right? Bro, I just went back in there. I laid back down in my bed. I turned my back to the dog. I didn't even acknowledge the dog, right? And like he sat there for a minute, he's just wagging his tail, like all happy and stuff. But once he figured out that I wasn't even gonna pay him no mind, he said, "All right, I'm gonna go back to sleep." Oh, we got Chief in here, man. Shout out, Chief. Good to see y'all. Yeah, so some of y'all was in there in that Country Shake, man. And hey, shout out Bloodhound, bro, because you know we've seen Bloodhound be in the mix, being aggressive and getting into things before too. Bloodhound was trying. He was trying to mediate that thing, man. Um, Sometimes, bro, you know people love for that stuff to play out on lives, on cameras, all that. You know, when it comes to the real life, the monetarily money being involved, the business, the stuff like that, man. I think maybe some of that should be handled off screen, you know, uh, because it's not just feelings and emotions and words anymore. It's like people start feeling for real about it because now you messing now it's a money thing, right? And so if you got children, if somebody's taking a means of being able to make some money, no matter what side of it you're wrong, If there's a way of money being lost, like you feel like okay, that you trying to take that off Aaron's plate. You know what I mean? Like that's how I feel when somebody try to take me for money, bro. It's like you trying to take that off of my kid's plate. Like and when those type of things start getting introduced, man, that's when you want to handle that on the outside. You want to handle that uh, you know, man to man type thing. I mean, it's not a bad idea to have a mediator whenever there's hotheads involved, but maybe not on screen. It's not always gonna work out. Man, just from watching YouTube, more than likely, anytime any drama stuff going on, and those participants get on a live at the same time, things don't work out. You know what I mean? It's just like pouring gasoline on the fire, man. It's just what it's not gonna be the best. But I hope both of those individuals, man, get it worked out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, out the gate, bro, I kind of clicked up with ODR. Like I ain't never talked to him on the outside or nothing. But being on the podcast together and stuff, bro, like just the vibe, like, you know what I mean? We be thinking along the same lines a lot of times and stuff, man. And then old Elmer, bro, he blowing up doing his thing, man. Like that young man, he coming up quick. So I don't know, man. It's just, it's short, bro. Like life in general is short. But whenever you look at the upward trajectory for individuals, especially now with the internet and everything, man. Like, it was like it used to be 15 minutes of fame, Now it's like 15 seconds of fame. Like that shit be shoom shoom. What up, KT? That shit fly by now, man. Yeah, see, and Adam, man, that stuff been going on, and I ain't even know it, bro. I ain't even know it because I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I talk to Bloodhound on the outside, not a lot, but I check in with him sometimes. Um, yeah, he tried, man. He tried. But like I said, some stuff, bro, is better just to do on the outside, man. On the outside. Like and like that spur of the moment pop up type stuff, man. That like it never ends well, bro. On them lives, it never ends well, man. I don't know, but I will say, after all of that country shaked out, and we got the rolling. Um, once Millie Red came up, once I came up, like bro, I felt like we had a pretty good show after that. From that moment on, anybody who ain't see it, man, go back through, check it out. Um, and I mean, before that, even too, like when he was talking to KB and stuff, like that was interesting too. Um, I was watching Millie Red in the chat though, bro. Millie Red was contradicting damn near everything KB was saying. Like, I was thinking, bro, and Millie Red was on there talking about, yo, let me up, let me up. And I was in there thinking, like, man, I'm damn near about the Bloodhound, man, and be like, hey, let Millie Red up, man. Let him state his side because Millie Red's doing well on his own. You know what I mean? And I don't know, bro. Like he has a good point on that. Like anybody who is in this independent shit too, that trying to offer you a contract, man, don't do it because they still independent chasing the bag too. Like everybody out here for the same thing, man. Don't get it twisted. Like I've been on it since I came on here, man. Like I would love to find a way to make decent money off of here, man. Like, but I'm not willing to sell out and do shit that I don't enjoy or that I'm not passionate about. And so I don't really know what to do to generate money on here yet. You know what I mean? Like some people like when I get doing my little preaching stuff, and I mean that's cool. Like I enjoy that sometimes, but I don't want to be like all the time preaching, bro. Like I want to make sense when I need to make sense, but I ain't trying to always be condemning and judging and doing shit like that. Like I don't want to be that dude, man. What up, Big Bear Woods? Salute, uh, yeah, what Millie does for himself is rare. Not just anyone could pull off what he does. That's true. That is true, man. That is true. Hey, but I didn't get to say it last night, man. He said it to me. So let me go ahead and put this out here. Fuck you too, Millie Red. How about that? I can't, I can't, I can't fuck with you either, man. Damn it, boy. How about that? Nah, hey, real talk though. I fuck with Millie Red, man. Everything that I've heard from him musically, the things that I've heard him say, like I might not agree with everything he says, but it comes from a logical standpoint. I can at least see that the man has solid standing where his ideas and thoughts are coming from, you know. Miss Steve, good to see you. And I can't say your name, but hello, hello. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does, man. Hey, I'm Millie Red probably my favorite artist I found. I mean, like, you know what I mean, Hard Target, Simple Man. I like both them cats too. Um, Millie Red just different though, man. Like he's got different types of music. And it's you know what I mean, you don't know. If there's a new song coming out from Millie Red, you don't know what the hell you gonna get, really. You know it's probably gonna be good, but you don't know what the hell it's gonna be for sure. Like I like that, man. Like, but you know, same thing for Hard Target and Simple Man. Like them cats is pretty lyrical, really, man. Like their wordplay and their lyrics, like that shit they do is good too, man. That's what I'll say for the whole Dismas, man. Salute to Dismas, cause it brought my eyes on the people that I wasn't checking for, you know, and like really got me interested into a lot of this stuff that I wasn't checking for. And then that got me into, you know what I mean, getting to know folks like Chief, Diesel, Misty, Adam, like a lot of people that be rocking with me every damn time I hit this button nowadays, been come from over there. I mean, now don't get me wrong, I got a lot of people that came from still coming from the original community that I came onto YouTube with. I know, Misty. That's what I was just thinking of as I was saying that, man. Like, um, because the stuff he was saying last night talked to me about that new track twice now. And last night was the second time. I can't wait for it, man. I can't wait for it. Sheesh, it's getting hot. Um, we damn near at 30 minutes, man. We're gonna take this to 30 minutes and then grab our bags and uh, head on back to the house, man. I think I got these two places right here, man. These duplexes, I think I got them pretty much to where I can come in tomorrow and do a lot of the touch up and have everything except the exterior done, man. I gotta go match the dang color. I gotta get it. I think I'm gonna have somebody else pressure wash it. But you see, we got new siding and then we got the old siding. I need to get this new siding to be one of these forms of blue, right? Like, and they was talking about just painting the white part, but bro, I'm telling you right now, if you only paint that white part, all of that is gonna look like these two strips basically, and you gonna have all this. I mean, after it gets pressure washed, it'll be a little bit better, but still, man, it's not ideal. But if y'all were here a little bit earlier, you heard the hollering right down the alley right there, man. Like this ain't the we just say this ain't the uppity side of the city, you know? Damn, water rises. Mm-mm-mm. This the only Dom. This the only place you seen that Misty ain't got a wrench. Nah, we can't have that. We can't have that. I'm about to dump all the wrenches, yo. I'm about to dump all the wrenches, though. We gonna do it. We're gonna do a soft restart, bro. We're gonna dump all the wrenches, and then we're gonna wrench up people like Misty James, and only have like as I'm thinking. I mean, man, like that shit, bro. I'm telling you, that shit that Millie said last night, that shit hit home with me, man. There's so much that I made a short about it earlier today. You know, the I can't fuck with y'all. Like this is the reason I can't fuck with y'all, because anytime you get to messing with too many people, man, like somebody gonna have something with somebody, something like that. Like and man, I've been really thinking about that shit he said, man. Like, um, because like I was just getting at earlier, man, like I would love to make some money on this, man. I'd love to make some money on this. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna have anybody standing in the way of me making extra money from my family, myself. You know what I mean? And and a lot of people, man, they be getting confused, bro. Like, I don't know. That's a whole nother box. That's a whole nother Pandora box right there to get in, man. Like, but I'll just never get on my computer really. Like the only time I really get on the computer, man, is when I'm getting out of something, and I hardly ever bring up the YouTube stuff or anything to check mods or the erase mods or any of that, man. I just leave it how it is usually. Yeah, Misty got Misty got a new babysitting job, bro. Hey, look, when it works, man. And I'll be seeing Misty James out there all the time, man. She be putting in work. But I mean, what up, Big Dom? Good to see you, man. Hope you had a good day at work, bro. Um, but I will say this though, man. I've said it a few times in the last few days. There are people, you know what I mean? And it's always gonna be like that to an extent. There's always gonna be people that come in chats that don't get along with other people. And you know what I mean? Like, it's always gonna happen, bro, whether there's wrenches or not. I will say that honestly, man, there ain't even really been no need for wrenches in my chat, because most of everybody is respectful enough, man. Like they know what I'm trying to do. They respect the channel, they respect me enough. And like I said, bro, they don't come in here doing all that, man. So I respect them for that. What up, Chicago? Good to see you. Um, yeah, so I don't know, man. It's just something I've been thinking of. I probably won't even do it. To be honest with you, it's probably just something I've been throwing around in my head and I'll forget. But wrench or no wrench, man, I appreciate all y'all. I appreciate y'all for being respectful enough to the channel to you know what I mean, do exactly what I was just talking about, man. Like, it really does mean a lot, because I know it wouldn't hurt nobody to come, you know what I mean, just blow up the chat. I know it wouldn't hurt you to do it. Like, so to me, that's respect. All right, we over 30 minutes though. I'll be out here burning these ciggies super slow when I'm talking to y'all, man. Normally I'll be working. I come out here, bust down a ciggy real quick, and then run back in, man, get right back to it. When I get to talking to y'all, for some reason, man, I just let them sit there and burn. Woo! Feels so much better in here. Mm. Yeah, hey, Chicago West today, earlier today, I'll have you know, I actually text Bloodhound earlier today And I said, hey, bro, you ready to do part 2 on my channel? I ain't heard nothing back from him. I ain't heard nothing back yet. But hey, I appreciate that, man. It's corrupt co-op. Yeah, the corrupt cooperation unit, bro. Not cooperating like that, though. Yeah. I know you ain't the only one, though. You are one that be saying it quite a bit. So I figured I might as well tell you. Hey, y'all want to see something funny, man? I gotta tie up my shoe, right? Let me show you something. All right. So, when you're rolling the wall, it's almost like a batting stance. You know what I mean? You're rolling the wall. I'm right-handed, so I got my left foot out in front most of the time, unless I'm hitting a far left corner, right? And then I switch it and I go left-handed. But having that all the time, look at these two shoes, man. So this one is the one that's in the front all the time, most of the time. It's covered. And then this one is the one that occasionally, when I gotta do the left-handed rolling, occasionally, but that one, bro, it's in the front like this, and it just gets wow. Wild out here, bro. Look, y'all can tell, still stuck in the 90s, man. Y'all can tell I'm still stuck in the 90s. Look, because when we was younger, we cut the inside hem and the outside hem, right? And just have two flaps, basically. But I got older, man, and like I quit cutting the outside, but I have never quit cutting the inside right there. Like I got an OCD thing, man. Like if I can see the laces, it bugs me, man. It bugs me. Same reason, like now you see me, I got black boots on, right? When I'm working or I'm wearing dress clothes, I can wear black shoes. But if I'm outside of work, if I'm in just regular clothes, I can't do it, man. My shoes have to be white. And there's a little traumatic reason for that, man. Like, and when I was in 5th grade, um, the only pair of shoes I had, man, that fit and that weren't falling apart, pair of Goodwill Rawlings cleats. And my elementary school was all hard floor. So, man, I got so many fights over clip clopping through them hallways, man. So many fights over clip clopping. Why did they why did they why did they hold that message, man? Because it said cut? That's an editing term. I mean, what the hell, man? I got some old ass ones too. But no, whenever, I wore those shoes that whole year, man. And that summer is the first time I ever sold any marijuana or anything like that, bro. I remember I sold a zone. I sold a zone that summer. 'Cause my best friend daddy was the man. And we ended up stealing a bunch of stuff. And he had a quantity that he didn't even realize until we messed up later down the road and stole the ones that had the scales in it, right? Like we was young. But yeah, I sold that, had all 100% profit off of it, man. And I went and bought me a pair of all white K Swiss. And from that point on, man, it was white shoes, white shoes, man. And like if I'm wearing regular clothes, man, and I got some other than white shoes on, especially black, man, like my peripheral vision, that's all I can pick up on. Like as I take steps, it's like I just barely noticed. Drives me crazy, man. Yeah, can't even say cut, man. Cut, cut, cut. It ain't even like you said stab or nothing. Y'all never really, I knew a lot of people that rocked the Doc Martens, man. I would never really rock the Doc Martens. Um, Timberlands, used to rock some Timberlands. Hey, man, what y'all know about them lugs, though, back in the day, bro? I had them Funk Master Flex, all white lugs. What y'all know about them? Yeah, you can't say cut, but you can say cunt. What the heck? That really got me wondering why they held that message, man. I remember them white Timberland. Yeah, boy, I missed your comment. These, a warning. Maybe, I don't know what the hell it is, man. But look, y'all, Gotcha Man just went live. So I'm gonna wrap everything up. I'm gonna turn Gotcha Man on, and I'll see y'all over there. I'll be in the chat over there, man. So if y'all want to go over there, I'll be over there. Oh, bro, I used to wear the Dickies, the whole little outfit, the shirt and the pants, man. I used to love that shit, bro. You got shell toes right now. Hey, I got the pair of shoes I've been wearing the most out in public right now are all white Nike Cortezes. I've been back on the Cortezes. A mint day. That's dope. I like that. Have a mint day. That makes me think of those dissolvable Xanax they put under your tongue. They taste like mint. My bad. All right, y'all. Look, man, I'm headed over to Gotcha Man channel. Like I said, everybody that been here, anybody that's made it this far on the replay, y'all already know what time it is, man. Damn, I got a pair of original Penny Hardaways still to this day, bro. They look brand new. What up, Herb, by the way? Shout out, bro. Good to see you. All right, for real, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go, man. Gotcha Man live. We'll see y'all over there, man. Much with y'all got me all flustered, man. Damn. Look, you ain't nobody trolling me, man. It just got me thinking about tennis shoes and such. With much gratitude and great respects. It's corrupt. We out.